Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the new Marvel Legends Gamerverse Iron Man. Much like Captain America, very similar to an MCU Iron Man, but just different enough. It's like that meme. Everybody knows it's the meme. Let me copy your homework, but change it a little bit. And that's okay. MCU designs are good for a more realistic take, and that's what this game is supposed to be, so that is fine. I personally happen to really like this look for Iron Man. I like the face a bunch. It's giving me a little bit of the Reborn, mixed with a couple other things kind of vibes, at least for the face. And I like it. Anyway, that's not important. The figure is pretty good. Couple things that are really stupid, but the rest is pretty good. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 6 3/4 inches, which makes it pretty close to 17, little over 17 centimeters. And first glance, aesthetically speaking, it's pretty good. The gold is shiny enough. There's not too many issues with opacity, so that's fine. The red is made in a metallic, kind of marbly red. It's okay. I do wish they'd stop doing that. I don't like to see the marble look on Iron Man, but obviously that's not a big deal. It's fine. Paintwork on the face is great. I love it. They did a really clean job. Probably the cleanest Iron Man eyes ever made of all time for Hasbro. Nice ass eyes. The face, the gray part on the face is good. The line work is clean. Oh, it's a very nice face. The chest, also very clean. Lots of cleanliness on this guy. The little details around the side, very good. All the paintwork is clean. Very aesthetically pleasing on this guy. You know, I really like that gold streak on the head. I like that a bunch. Yeah, very, very nice aesthetic on this guy. Proportions are definitely solid. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more thickness in the thighs, and I know I say that a lot. People say, oh, you always want the thighs to be thicker, the heads are too big, things like, yeah, well, that's not my fault. That's the way it should be. He's got human thighs inside there. Human thighs should have a little bit of thickness to them compared to the rest of the limb. They never do. And it looks like, go back and look at that Hydra Captain America. He had some thick thighs on him, and that looked great. Everybody's like, that looks good, and nobody ever says anything else. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, this guy looks pretty good still. Very, very aesthetically pleasing. So, aesthetics on this guy, he gets a 9 out of 10. There's not much to improve on here other than maybe changing the plastic. And I guess you could give him some thighs. But yeah, very, very aesthetically pleasing. As far as the accessories go, the accoutrement, he has 2 repulsor blast hands and 2 fist hands. The fist hands do not have painted repulsors on them. That blows. The repulsor blast hands have holes in them for repulsor blasts, which we do get. They are teal. Again, I'm sick of that, but whatever. That's my personal preference. I like blue or white, but these don't have any paint on them, and we don't have any painted repulsor hands, so you have to pose him with the blast thing on there or a hole in his hand. If any of these companies don't start giving me painted repulsor blast hands, I'ma lose it. SH Figure Arts. Maybe Hot Toys does it, but even SH Figure Arts doesn't do it. We have hands out the wazoo. None of them have painted repulsor blast hands. They all have holes in them or nothing. I'm sick of it. Anyway, that's it for accessories. Not the best batch of accessories, but a good enough batch, so 7 out of 10. All right, on to the articulation, which in some ways is excellent. In other ways, terrible. The head can lean back wonderfully. Look at that. The head can lean forward enough. That is good. Full rotation, of course. Little bit of toot. That's fine. Shoulders. Oh boy, what's Iron Man's primary attack? He shoots things out of his palms. He's got a palm here. Let's see how this works. Oh no, he can't shoot things out of his palms at all unless they're right in front of him, which is fine for one pose. That one. Oh, if they're out to the side a little bit, it's fine. You can't put his hand out to the side. Like, that's kind of a big deal. Yes, you can get enough done that it's not deal-breaking entirely here. Okay? You can do that pose. That's fine. That looks good. But you can't raise his arm out to the side. Do something about that. Figure it out, guys. This is not okay. It doesn't work. Shoulder just doesn't work out to the side. That blows. You do obviously have your full rotation, a bicep swivel, that's fine. Double jointed elbows, that's all good. If it'll go, it won't go. You can see it can go though, so that's good. One of the other problems with the repulsor blast pose, his arms don't straighten out. That's as straight as they get. so you are limited in that to an extent. And again, like I said, you can see right here, you can put him in some poses. I'm not saying it's terrible, but not being able to use the shoulder effectively on an Iron Man figure, definitely going to limit what you can do. I really love the proportioning on this guy. Very nice. Okay, so arms are all fine. Wrists have a swivel and a hinge. Both have the same kind of hinge. It's fine. Okay, so for the diaphragm joint, I said Orky, so I don't know what words I'm saying anymore. I haven't been sleeping. I don't feel well, and I'm touched. Anyway, diaphragm joint isn't there. If ever there was a character design that warranted a diaphragm joint, it's this one. The design couldn't be more set up for a diaphragm joint. It's perfect. You can see it. It's there, but it's not there. We have an ab crunch, which, it goes very far back. Which I guess could be for a flight pose, but I mean, that's like spine breaking, so I don't know if he's gonna be flying that bent. I guess it's not terrible. It's maybe not spine breaking, but that's almost spine breaking. That's like a 90-degree bend in his spine. So it could be used, I suppose. Use it very carefully, though. That's just weird how that's done. And it doesn't lean forward at all. Not really, anyway. So, I don't know. Just do a diaphragm joint. Just do it. Just do it. It would have been wonderful there. Also, you have this terribly ugly swivel now. Because an ab crunch without a swivel kind of blows. Gosh, if they had just done a diaphragm joint there, and you can even see the reverse cutout right here for another ball peg. Why? It would have been so nice. Gosh, that would have been good. Right along this line right here. Cut that, put a ball peg in there. Whole torso moves around. Cut right here, put a double ball peg in there. Or even just a single, and it would have been wonderful. This is acceptable, but man, that would have been wonderful. Bummer. Alright. Very nice splits. If you want to look at his crotch, you can do that. I don't know why you would, but you can. You can bring the leg pretty far forward, a little bit back. Thigh swivel is a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees are double jointed knees. The ankle goes really far back, so that's okay. And basically not forward at all. That sucks. And the ankle rocker sucks as well. It's not terrible, I guess, but it's a pretty steep angle, and that's about it. So, not the best in the way of articulation. Is it gonna kill the figure? No, you'll be able to get enough Iron Man type poses out of him. Nothing crazy, of course, but the figure does look really good, and you'll pose it well enough. And did I rate the articulation? I didn't. 7. Okay, that's what it gets. Final verdict on this guy. This aesthetic makes up for the rest of the problems. It's really well painted, well enough proportioned, or sculpted, proportioned nicely. I like it. I think you will too. Is it perfect? No. Should you get it? Probably yes. I'm going to give it a final verdict of 8 out of 10. I think I did the same thing for Captain America for this line. I couldn't care less about the game that these guys go to, but these figures are solid figures. And me personally, I like them a bunch. And I think most of you will. And I think you should probably pick them up. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this figure in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, consider it. I try to get videos out almost every single day. As long as I can get product to review, I will have videos out almost every single day. I say almost because I don't usually do Wednesdays. Low viewer count. And when I don't do it though, I do have thousands of videos. Thousands, literally thousands of videos on my channel for you to watch. Most of them aren't terrible. You should give them a try. So come back for all of that, and in the meantime, keep collecting.